Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia.
The show that's the equivalent of stepping on a really hard Barbie comb. See, you didn't have that as a kid. You may have stepped on a Lego, but you haven't felt pain until you've stepped on a Barbie comb.
Kate, can you describe this picture?
It's a little puppet boy, but he has human friends? Parents? Unclear.
Human family.
Oh.
Kate, this is...
You know how he does. You know Skeeter flows. All I wanna do is hug you, 'cause I like your stilo. And I dig the way you move and the way you do your thing. Skeeter, keep it coming on, 'cause we love you crazy.
Cousin Skeeter.
Cousin Skeeter's kind of adorable.
Really?
I don't like puppets, but I like Cousin Skeeter.
Okay, well.
No, Cousin Skeeter's kind of adorable. I do not like or trust puppets, but for some reason, I don't know if it's maybe his eyebrows. Cousin Skeeter looks nice. Cousin Skeeter looks like a puppet I wouldn't be scared to sit next to.
Look at all these different outfits he's got. Here he is with his button up in his hat.
Yeah.
Here he is in like a little tracksuit jacket. Here he is with his cousin, of course, his human cousin.
Why does a puppet have a human cousin? Tyler.
I was trying to figure out if we could start the first episode without telling you that he's a puppet to see how you'd react, but I figured we'd get caught by the intro or you'd figure it out.
It would just be too much.
I had to spoil it there. Cousin Skeeter was created by Phil Bowman, Alonzo Brown, and Brian Robbins. It aired on Nickelodeon from September 1st, 1998 to May 19th, 2001. It had 3 seasons and 52 episodes. And yes, it's about Skeeter, which has always confused me because that's also the name of Doug's best friend from Doug, but unrelated. A teenage puppet who moves from Georgia to move in with his aunt and uncle and cousin in New York. Everyone else is a human. They don't address that he's a puppet. That's not part of the premise at all. It's really bizarre.
Okay.
That he is just a puppet.
Maybe it's a metaphor. You know, he's a little different than his New York family.
Skeeter is puppeteered by Drew Massey, he's a Muppet, like a Henson Muppet puppeteer, but not like, I can't say he's any names of characters you'll know. It's not like he's like Gonzo or something. He's like a supporting. When I looked into his credits, it's like...
He's like Janice.
No, not even. It's
Janice.
Like beach hippie, you know?
Oh, no, yeah.
But it's funny, his credits are really weird. It's like the Darjeeling Limited, he puppeteers a tiger at some point, you know, like he's got an interesting career. But what you would know him from, Kate, or his puppet work is Puzzle Place.
You know what? Skeeter was kind of giving me Puzzle Place vibes. You're right.
He was Kyle on Puzzle Place, the Irish boy in a wheelchair, if you remember Kyle. I don't know.
Sure.
We have to watch the first episode just to see how they introduce Skeeter to this family. Season 1, episode 1, a family thing. And then we're going to watch season 2, episode 3, the Bicycle Thief. As you know, Kate, I've always loved puppets. So when I started seeing ads for this on Nickelodeon, this was my prime watching Nickelodeon time too. 1998. I'm like 7, you know, I was just ready to go. I think I was 6 going on 7 when this started airing.
That's like prime puppet age.
And prime Nickelodeon age for me. So I like saw the ads. I'm like, yes, I want to see the show about a puppet boy living with a human family.
It's kind of like also the age that you would get really into like juggling or something. You know what I mean? Like, didn't the juggler come to your school when you were like 6 going on 7 and you were like, wow, that could be me, before you realized that your lack of coordination will forever prevent you from juggling? And because no one can ever grow and change, I will never learn.
It's never too late, but I mean, I feel like you did miss the boat because your time to learn juggling again would have been during the pandemic. But we did. So anyway, I was sold, but I will admit, you know, as soon as this show ended, I never thought about it again. I never watched it again. So I have definitely not seen it since 2001. So I'm excited to revisit this. But like Skeeter, the puppet, was just like a fixture on Nickelodeon for 3 years. Like he was a panelist on that show, Figure It Out, that we saw, where they'd bring in other Nickelodeon, you know, actors and stuff to be on this show. Let's dive in and see what's going on here.
Do you think I would be a great puppet?
Yo, this is so cool that we're all going to the same summer school. And when I graduate, I want to learn the music business because I want to have my own record label. You know, and I could be a singer just like Janet, or Mariah, or Brandy, or Alanis, or...
We get it. But yo, check it. You're in luck. Bobby just moved here from Hollywood.
Well, Englewood, actually.
Don't be shy, kid. He was running it back in Cali. His dad's a big shot record executive.
Wow. Yo, I want you to tell me everything you know about L.A. Have you ever met Brandy?
No, but once I met Whitney Houston's wig maker.
That's almost the same thing.
So we open on Bobby. Bobby's having a hard time.
So Bobby himself is new to New York as well.
Did they all move together?
No, but Bobby's recently moved to New York.
Right off the bat, gotta say, love a show about an African-American family. All right.
Oh no, there's a laugh track.
Laugh track.
But a fake one. I forgot.
Wow, what a nice daddy. Bobby is coming home from summer school, like, ran into a girl in the elevator, had no game, like, could not talk to her. And the dad was like, let me make you a sandwich and we can talk about this, son. What a nice father-son moment.
Your complete lack of game.
Yeah. Skeeter's, like, a little bit wild. So he's on the plane. It's pre-9/11. It's rocking out. The cousin is worried that, like, he and Skeeter aren't going to get along. Mm-hmm. And we're cutting to Skeeter on the plane, and, like, Skeeter is very clearly a puppet. Like, he's got little tiny puppet legs dangling off the seat.
He's, like, hitting on a grown woman.
Yeah.
He's co-piloting the plane now for some reason.
He's kind of wild. It really is pre-9/11 because Skeeter, a child, is piloting the plane, and it's, like, going down.
The pilot has let Skeeter, I guess, like how a kid can go in the cockpit, but he's letting him at the controls, and yeah, he just made it do a nosedive.
Why does this dad have a telescope?
He's an astronomer. I know you love when you can see a puppet's legs.
I do. I actually do.
Skeeter has thrown himself at a taxi, and they showed him hurling through the air.
For a puppet, Skeeter has, like, a lot of face acting going on,
he's got these great eyelids.
Skeeter has his own theme song. He's, like, partying in the elevator. He's got, like, he's dancing.
Well, it's like a 90s R&B music video, the intro. So there's like, it's just that thing where they do like a low-key, like a sort of fisheye lens and have people just dance in slow motion at the camera, but it's Skeeter doing it with these like goggles on.
I kind of love it. Skeeter's really doing the most. Skeeter's got better moves than you do, baby.
I'll admit. And I take most of my dance move ideas from puppets, so maybe I'll study this. Skeeter's just in full roast mode.
Yep.
He's roasting the doorman in their building.
So I feel like when his adult family is around, Skeeter is so sweet, and then he's just like roasting this doorman by himself.
He's like telling his aunt how beautiful and sweet she is.
All right, so cousin Skeeter has arrived. He's insulted the doorman for like 20 minutes, and then he ate all of the cookies that were prepared for his arrival.
He did such a loud burp, they shook the camera.
This is wild.
Look at the potato chips just falling out of Skeeter's mouth as he chows down.
Oh no. Skeeter's got game. That puppet's got game.
He's a great wingman.
Trying to set Bobby up. So this cute girl from the elevator is hanging out with them, and she's like, "Oh, you're from Hollywood. Have you ever met Brandy?" And he's like, "No, but I once met Whitney Houston's wig maker." Cousin Skeeter is just crazy.
He's doing front flips. He got stuck in the hot dog cart.
Hot dogs. Look at his little feet, though. I love puppet feet. I hate puppets, but I love their feet. I think they're so funny.
They do keep putting Skeeter in situations where you can see his legs, which is great. He's like riding on a luggage cart, he's stuck in a hot dog cart.
I like the dad's voice in this.
Well, you're in luck, Kate. He's also the daddy on That's So Raven, so you'll get to see him again.
All right, so Skeeter has done his cousin's math homework.
To spring him to go to this concert.
But it appears that he's, like, pretty good at math, too.
Yeah, he's like a genius.
Which is like,
he's charismatic. He's good at math.
Kids in STEM. Puppets in STEM.
You know what it is his eyebrows are prehensile. Somehow they move. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing. I can't figure out how they do it. Where are they attached?
The kid playing Bobby is really doing a great job acting opposite a puppet.
I agree. Especially this puppet where his performance is funny, but like...
over the top.
Everything he does is insane. He just had a crying scene, and I think he was trying to play it straight, but it was like ridiculous. And Bobby did a great job, I agree.
How is this set up? You know what I mean?
There must be specially designed furniture and stuff. Yeah. Like he's laying on the bed at points, they must have a way to be under there. They just threw him through a window. Glass window.
I guess it's because the puppet can do like wacky stunts that a child could not do.
They're doing two kids in a trench coat, but one of them's Cousin Skeeter.
It's a boy and a puppet in a trench coat. I feel like Cousin Skeeter is a compulsive liar. It's not good.
Well, we're going to find out at the end of this one if he knows MC Light or not.
And he keeps claiming that they're besties.
He saved their life when he was the hottest DJ in Atlanta.
I can't tell if she's just the cute girl from the elevator. Can't tell if she's like doing a bit of like, I talk really fast, or if she has no idea what she's saying and is talking very fast.
Being a kid actor.
I just love these two parents. I would just watch a show about these two parents.
It's really nice. We're just watching them on their date, just dancing.
Having a great time. Skeeter was about to be removed by security, but MC Light arrived and was like, this child is my best friend. Uh-oh.
All right, Skeeter has taken over the turntables.
It's kind of a little bit like when Kendall Roy took over the DJ booth at Logan Roy's birthday. L to the OG.
Oh, no.
No. These kids have been whipped into a frenzy by this puppet. Oh, God, I forgot about the laugh track.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
What's the hard way?
I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to this. Bobby? Bring him in.
Where were you on the afternoon of the 31st?
There was no 31st. September only has 30 days. Don't you know that?
I'm asking the questions here. All right, smart guy. Where were you yesterday?
Here, working. You saw me.
It's supposed to be the hard way, not the dumb way.
Wow, Skeeter just compared himself to Donald Trump. But it was 1999, and he meant because he's building this big tower out of blocks.
What am I watching here?
Skeeter is doing sort of a Tasmanian devil, whirling dervish thing with these big Lego blocks. They're not Legos, they're like those big blocks.
He does kind of have like Tasmanian devil energy.
Is it money falling from the sky in the intro?
Skeeter's doing great. Skeeter's little clothes are so fun. He's got like silver jackets, white suits. Good for Skeeter. I just feel like Skeeter, every time he leaves a scene, he's like, "Wah!" He just like zooms away. Terrifying.
Look, they got him on roller skates now. Roller blades.
We all have a family member that just wreaks destruction wherever they go. All right, so Nina's bike has been stolen. That's the premise of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a totally relatable LA transit system joke. I feel like Cousin Skeeter has brain damage from all of these pratfalls that he's taking.
So far in this episode, poor Bobby has had to do like 10 different versions of reacting to something Skeeter's doing off camera. I feel like
I think
tiresome.
he's running out of reactions.
Yes. What is the joke here? That this guy's like really old? Look how many outfits they put Skeeter in this episode. He had a parka.
That's a lot of outfits.
He's got a SWAT team outfit now.
I guess you don't have to make special clothes for a puppet. You just put him in kid clothes.
Oh.
You know?
Interesting. Are you enjoying the chaos here?
No, this is too much chaos.
They've crashed on their ice cream bicycle into a chicken coop truck. There's feathers everywhere.
This kid looks really stressed out holding that chicken. Look at him.
It was flapping pretty hard.
How does a puppet hold a chicken? I love the amount of times they've put like this puppet down a chute. They've thrown it off of stuff. All right, so they've discovered a bicycle chop shop.
Wow. They literally called it a chop shop right after you said that.
Yeah, Tyler, I don't mess around. I know about crime.
And then Bobby goes, "This is a major crime ring."
I feel like this already improbable show about a puppet boy has gotten less and less probable over time.
Yeah. Wait till you hear about the TV movie where they go to space.
Tyler, absolutely not. This is about as much Skeeter as I can take. Why is the puppet puppeteering a puppet, Tyler?
This is amazing.
It's
Skeeter's
wrong.
making a dead fish talk by like using his hand to move its mouth. Puppetception. Skeeter is licking candy wrappers out of the garbage.
Tyler, I don't know what's happening here.
Skeeter's antics have worn thin.
Now we're doing kind of like a Dragnet parody.
It's in black and white. They got steam coming out of Skeeter's ears.
There's a lot going on here. Imagine how hot this lollipop has to be.
This is an extended sequence of him overheating.
It's really a lot.
Here's Skeeter breaking into a police van to steal evidence.
There was a lot. It's a lot of manic energy there. I like the idea because I have never seen a show starring a black puppet. I like seeing like a wealthy African American family who is happy. Skeeter was a bit much for me. There's just a lot of antics and like a lot of like the puppet flying through the air.
Which is fun for a while. But,
yeah.
You know, I guess normally you'd only watch one of these maybe a week.
There's only so many times that a puppet can get its legs stuck in a hot dog cart, you know? Like, it's just a lot.
It's amazing they got 52 episodes out of the
There's
premise.
a lot going on.
I kind of set you up a little here for this, I feel like, because I knew you'd be like, this is great, representation's important, but also it's manic and insane. So you're not going to watch any more, huh?
I don't think so, even though
It's not your favorite show in the world.
I love puppet legs. I hate puppets.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun to revisit. I think I could have stood to just watch one.
Yeah.
But it's just so bizarre, you know, the fact that he's a puppet.
And
leads,
nobody
questions
no
it.
one even says it.
Leads to a lot of good setups, and yes, you get to watch and be like, wow, how'd they do that? How'd they do that? That's always fun. But it is absolutely manic energy most of the time. Skeeter's a chaotic presence, as he's meant to be. And because he's a puppet, he can be like 10 times more chaotic than the scene-stealing chaotic character on most sitcoms. The thing that bummed me out the most is just that there's a laugh track.
Yeah, I
always hate
I
that.
don't like a laugh track.
Oh, on a show like this where it's not
Not
filmed
my
in front of
fave.
an audience. Always not good. But this episode too, Kate, the second one I think was a little more tiresome because the parents weren't featured as much.
Yeah, I loved the parents. Really enjoyed them.
They just got bowled over by a Skeeter's Lego tornado at the beginning, and that was all we saw of them. So, maybe it's balanced better when they're in it more. But, it was okay. I'd say this show's worth revisiting if you're in my boat where you remember it as a kid, but you haven't seen it. Check it out. Nickelodeon in the 90s doing their thing. This is late 90s Nickelodeon. Things are changing a little bit. This is not one of the shows I feel like people point to as an all-time great, but it was
fun.
It was okay.
I had a good time.
Tune in next week, guys. See what happens.
Who is Cousin Skeeter?
What's up?
As you'll find out, he's many things to many people, but mainly he's shy.
Woo!
I said he's shy.
I want to party with you.
Shy, I said.
Well, then I'm down like James Brown. Feel good.
Oh, forget it. Meet Cousin Skeeter, coming Tuesdays and Thursdays in the Nickel Ozone. A new way to mix.
Thank you. Thank you very much.